What's up, movie crew? Welcome to the latest Let's Watch. Today, I am seeing Barbarian. So, I know very little about this movie, but the trailers look amazing. So, I had to see this movie. So, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to go see this movie, and I'm going to come back and give everyone my thoughts on the latest from 20th Century Studios, Barbarian. Alright, so I have just gotten out of seeing Barbarian. And overall, not a bad movie. So, you've seen the basic stuff. There's two people that end up getting double booked for an Airbnb, and there seem to be some issues. And neither of them can get in touch with the person running things, so they can't resolve the issue. And as you see in the trailers, there's a secret passage. So, I don't know what all I can say without going into spoiler territory. So, I'm going to, instead of doing what I usually do and just give you my thoughts and tell you what I think, this one's going to be an early thoughts review, and then probably on Sunday, I'm going to do a full-on spoiler review. So, overall, the cast was great. Great cast, great direction. The cinematography was really good for various parts of the movie. Enjoyed that. And definitely huge shout outs to Georgina Campbell, Bill Skarsgard, and Justin Long. This is the first movie I've seen him in a while. Anyway, overall, good movie. It didn't overstay its welcome. I don't want to say there's a twist to it or anything, but you definitely think it's going in one direction and then it goes into another. So I don't want to call it a twist, but they definitely swerve you a couple of times. So those are the things I liked. The things I didn't like is that there are a couple of B plots in this movie. And some of them don't really get touched on that much. So you've got one particular scene where they suddenly change direction for a little bit, and you don't really go back to it. And there's some stuff that's implied, but they don't really go any further than that. And it would have been cool to see a little bit more on some of the B-plots that they had going on, because there's definitely some stuff I think had they touched on a little bit more, it would have been pretty cool. Another issue is this movie has a lot of the typical horror tropes. There are some jump scares, and there are people making stupid decisions. And one person, I will talk about it more in the spoiler review, but one person says something and you already know they just did one of the biggest cliches in horror films and stuff's about to go down. And for the most part, this wasn't really giving into too many of the horror cliches up until the third act. And I think they could have done a little bit more. Also, the movie takes place in Detroit and there's no cops. I'm just going to leave that one there. Overall, I did like the movie. I very much enjoyed it. But the tropes and the cliches kind of got to me towards the end of the movie. So I'm going to have to give Barbarian a 3 out of 5. Either Sunday or Monday, I will be posting my spoiler review, where I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on some of the stuff that I'm trying to be vague about here. But that's going to do it for this one. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. You like what you see, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts on Barbarian. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching and tune in next time.